for Xabi Alonso. Your opinion, guys, here in comments. What do you think? Xabi Alonso, Álvaro Arbeloa, Real Madrid decision. Is that the correct decision or wrong decision? What's your feeling on that, guys? Let me know, as always. So the situation with Vinicius opened this story, but was not only with Vinicius. It was a complicated relationship between Xabi Alonso and some of the players already since the Club World Cup. The Club World Cup was not exciting for Real Madrid, but obviously was just the beginning for Xabi. Let's say that the ideas, from what I understand, the ideas between Xabi Alonso and Real Madrid players was not 100% shared, was not 100% on the same page, not even 90 or 80%. Xabi had his own ideas and wanted to bring his successful model after what he did at Bayer Leverkusen, also at Real Madrid, in terms of training sessions, in terms of tactical approach, in terms of team identity. So he wanted to follow his own model. And let me say, it's something normal. It's Xabi Alonso. He's not a normal coach. He's a coach that has been winning important things at Bayer Leverkusen after they didn't win any title in the recent years, and for many, many years. So Xabi Alonso wanted to bring his own model, wanted to go all in with his ideas. Remember what he said on the first press conference as Real Madrid manager in June. I want to bring exciting football. I want Real Madrid fans to feel that we are going to play with an identity. I want Real Madrid fans to come to the stadium and say, okay, this is my Real Madrid, esto es mi Madrid. This was the message from Xabi Alonso. Well, from the players, they were used to something completely different. In terms of tactics, in terms of methods, and some of them were not so happy with this situation. And we saw that on the pitch, because it's not just about the Super Cup final. That was poor, but Real Madrid have been competing, so it's been a final, and it can happen to lose, to win. But it was not just about that. It was just a general feeling between Xabi and the players, and also, important to say, that the situation between Xabi and some of these players was already very difficult and very complicated since the beginning of the season. So, not just the Super Cup final. Xabi Alonso believes that the best solution for all parties involved, for himself as a coach and also as a person, but also for Real Madrid and their players, was to part ways, because this was never gonna work. Already in December, Xabi Alonso has been close to being fired. Real Madrid decided to continue with Xabi because he won the games that he had to win, but it was not convincing. That was already complicated in December. Let's say that Real Madrid just in few games this season have been convincing. In many other games were not looking like a dominant team, what we are used to see by Real Madrid. And so this is why the situation today has changed, because they believe that this was never going to work. Xabi believes that this is the best situation for Real Madrid, to part ways. And for himself, of course, because he didn't see the team performing and playing and adopting his style. This is why Xabi believes that the best way was to leave. And Real Madrid believe that the best way is to go with a different solution, because they know that with Xabi, this was not going to work. So the feeling was mutual. This is why today they decided to part ways in such a fast and strong way. But as I told you in December, Real Madrid already prepared the plan. If you see a video I did here on YouTube, I told you, Arbeloa, no Zidane. Zidane was at the Bernabeu at some point in December, but was not to negotiate with Real Madrid. Zidane was there just because of relationship with Florentino and with people in Real Madrid. But Arbeloa was always the man Real Madrid decided to take in case they had contingency, emergency plan with Xabi Alonso. Well, today this happened very fast, with Álvaro Arbeloa immediately accepting this opportunity. Arbeloa respects Xabi Alonso, but believes this is an opportunity you can't obviously reject, as you can understand. And so Arbeloa will start leading training for Real Madrid starting from tomorrow. So all set on this. Arbeloa very excited. Arbeloa, who, according to sources into Real Madrid, can follow the model of Carlo Ancelotti rather than Xabi Alonso. Xabi wanted to bring his own idea on the tactical point of view, on the technical point of view, telling every player what should they do. Arbeloa can be more kind of manager who can let the player more free on the pitch, but also helping their mentality and still obviously working hard on tactics, but with a different approach on daily basis, not trying to change that much, keeping the players happy with what they do. So this is going to be the model to follow. Real Madrid are convinced that Álvaro Arbeloa is a talented manager. Real Madrid have not pre-agreed anything with any coach for the summer. There are some managers appreciated by Florentino Perez. Zinedine Zidane will always be in his heart, but Zinedine Zidane already has a verbal agreement with the French national team, so let's see what's going to happen in the summer, if he's going to respect that agreement after the World Cup, or maybe if Real Madrid calls arrive, let's see what's going to happen there. And then many questions on managers, but I can guarantee that nothing is agreed at this stage. Many questions also Jurgen Klopp. I can tell you guys, with Jurgen Klopp, nothing is decided, nothing is agreed. For sure, he's a manager super appreciated internally by people at Real Madrid, like Florentino Perez, but still nothing pre-agreed. This is why they prepared everything with Alvaro Arbeloa, and then we will see what's going to happen next in the future. But now is Alvaro Arbeloa's Real Madrid. It's over for Xabi Alonso. Your opinion, guys, here in comments. What do you think? Xabi Alonso, Alvaro Arbeloa, Real Madrid decision. Is that the correct decision or wrong decision? What's your feeling on that, guys? Let me know, as always.